What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Void of Dust Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena Valor content. And today I need to talk about something super serious. I'm talking about one of the latest buffs. And what have they done to Lindis? Lindis is one of my most favorite champions in the jungle. I like this super crazy speed and her high mobility. And she has received as well a range increase in terms of her shots are dealing damage from a little bit further ahead. And on the other hand, they kind of slowed her down quite crazily. And that's something that I want to show you in this today's video. And I was pretty sad, like I was devastated, and I couldn't make this video for quite a while because it's just so saddening. What have they done to you, girl? So yeah, you guys get the build, you get the gameplay, and hopefully you are not a Lindis main because I think she's pretty awful at the moment. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, now is your chance to do so. Hit the notification bell as well, and you will always be informed whenever I upload a new video. If you want to play along, join my Discord server. You find the link in the description below. And like it if you liked it. That's always really nice for me. So let's get started without further ado. Here comes the build. Welcome to the armory, and here you can see a pretty stable build for Lindis. We are taking the Scorching Wind over the Soul Reaver, just because we are placing marks and doing shit with it, and I think it actually works quite nice. The rest of the build is pretty much obvious. You've got the Rank Breaker, the Sanctity, and the Omni Arms as a staple stuff. We're taking the Bow of Slaughter because it's an item that really helps a lot of AD carries, especially for someone in the jungle who wants to be on the battlefield as much as possible. You don't want to go back, you don't want to retreat, so therefore this is the last item, and you can switch them around. Like, what you can also do is basically take the Rank Breaker as the first, second, fourth item, and take the Sanctity and the Omni Arms beforehand. That's completely up to you. I don't want to limit your choices here. Arcana wise, we don't have many shots, therefore we want them to hit as powerful as possible, trying to use a crit. Therefore we're going with Atrocity 10 times, it's always 10 times. We're going with Gorilla, and we're going with Skewer. That's the build, and we try to maximize the attack speed by using this build, and that means that we have attack speed plus 10%, movement speed plus 10%, and critical chance increased by 16%. And we are using the slow enchantment build, which means that we are using the Forest Wanderer. In the video you will see the Reaper's Blessing. That has been changed by the Mark of Frost because the Mark of Frost is way better, and the Reaper's Blessing will be removed when the next update comes. Therefore, ignore that trait completely. It's not helpful anymore. The build is like a Fata base, which isn't that normal, but you, like, Lindis is one of the best champions to profit from it. Backstabbing gives you additional 2 damage after you've come out of a brush, which is actually super nice because that's what she does. The Nature's Gift is a little bit wacky, but we don't have anything good at the second part of this trait. The healing shield thing isn't really helpful, so we're taking more HP. And then we've got the Forest Wanderer, where you are slowing down an enemy and you're decreasing the damage, which is crazy because then you can follow up. And in the second line, we're using Mark of Frost. It's a protection tool, and we're using Gunslinger to increase our damage even further. That build worked super well, and now the gameplay starts, and I can't stress it. What have they done to Lindis? Why? Fuck. Okay. I would suggest let's just take this video as a pretty crazy example how good Laville is. Showcasing how strong Laville is. So we're taking the second thing first. These landmines. And guys, be careful. because of her long range, I used to have problems targeting the right minion here. So the Sage Golem is sometimes not the main target, and I'm prioritizing either this thing or that kind of crab insect thing. I don't know their names, like they don't mean anything to me. Therefore, you got to be careful, and you should always position yourself a little bit up ahead or to the right so that you pick the target that you want to pick. And what I already recognized or realized is, oh my god, now he's resetting it. Like, I'm just the worst jungler in the world. What I've just realized is basically when you played the old and the cool Lindis, you got a massive increase in terms of speed, and you felt it. I don't know how to describe it, but you felt that there was an increase. And it was so huge and it was so good that, oh my god, I can't hit her. That's so damn stupid. And now she is gonna get me. No, she isn't. The thing is, like, you really felt the speed improvement, and it felt good. Like, I had the impression that there was an impact on Lindis. It was just like this little thing that you only get when you control it. Like, you can see it and you can watch another video, like an older video, and you might recognize it in the video. But as a Lindis player, you really felt this speed buff, and it felt really good. Like, you had the impression that suddenly something starts, and that was a good feeling. And now you don't have it anymore, and it really frustrates me. Like, it's something where I would say it kind of ruins the character for me, because it's just so, it doesn't feel natural anymore, and that's a huge drawback, and I think that's one of the main issues. I haven't played Lindis ever since. Not touching her, like, she was one of my most favorite junglers in the game. I would even say, if I have to pick one specific jungler that I can play, in terms of my understanding of the game and in terms of my skills, I was always good with Lindis on the one hand, and on the other hand, I like the AD. I like the AD range. English missing. English is just gone. Okay. I like the feeling of playing an AD carry in the jungle and not a melee damage warrior or something like that. So that was crazy, and that was good, and it really felt good. And now we have this stupid Lindis. No one likes this Lindis anymore, and I don't really see her at all. Like, there's no Lindis around. Oh my god, they overextended just so much. Flash is good here because he's able to dash out. Lucky for him. And we punished them quite hard at the beginning of the game. And as you can see, for one, bueno. That's bueno. Bueno mucho más. I don't know what to say about it. Like, she isn't touched in the next update, so it's gonna feel the same. Eventually, I need to try her again, maybe with some time in between and a lot of other plays with loads of other characters. I mean, you see the videos. I played Arta. Pura is next on this channel. I'm only missing 5 heroes or something, I guess. Pain, Kilgroth, Illumia, and I don't know. I even bought Nakroth, even if I don't like his playstyle at all. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not the game. Maybe it's just me. I'm the stuff that ruins Arena of Valor. Yeah, I played Raz lately. Mina was really, really nice. If you want to check out that video, give it a shot. You will see Mina with other eyes. You will see Mina completely different. I see the speed buff, but I don't feel it anymore. I see it here. It's really crazy. And it's the thing is that this whole Afata build has been something that a lot of players have been trying out. Like, if you take Huck, if you take Doiser, all of them have just kind of like tried the green enchantments, and I think it worked quite well. But on the other hand, what I felt about it is basically that I don't see it that often anymore on the one hand, and on the other hand, I just feel that Lindis is like, the composition of Lindis, how Lindis is supposed to be played, being a assassin type character who sets up an ambush and strikes from the brushes. That is something that works so well with this Afata build. I don't know, it's just like, it's like custom made for her. And therefore I just dislike the fact that they ruined this character for me ever since. Like, come on, Teamy, what have you done? I mean, I think I should have pressed my 1 here. Like your 1, if you guys don't know Lindis, your 1 is the perfect tool to detect enemies if they're standing in a brush or something. Nice kill steal here. I don't know what that stuff from Baldon was doing there. I don't know why they ulted. And now we need to kill Furball. Luckily, Furball is increased within the next patch. Next patch is going to be huge. They're twisting around the whole Carano chest thing. Maybe that will make more players play it. I really enjoyed it. Like it was fun actually to play Carano chess. Should have put myself in the brush here. It's always helpful to take your passive if you have a passive. And for the guys who haven't played Lindis in quite a while or who don't know anything about Lindis, Lindis plays more like a mage than an AD carry, because you're just spamming out abilities. Like her 1 is detecting enemies, and you see the slow. The slow is so damn good. I love the slow. And basically your main damage tool is your ultimate. And with your ultimate, you can easily press it and then just kill things. You need to be super careful here, and I think that's not... Okay, he returned. Whew. And I mean, even the stacks that you get from the Nature's Gift is actually quite nice. So that's really helping out here. You're playing pretty well. Now is Labil's chance to shine. He's getting some kills down, 11-2 right now. Not good for the enemy team, but then we can't help it. They need to play their game and we need to play our game. I think that was a casual game, so no ranked attached, and it was straight after the buff happened, because that's something that they said in the patch notes, that Lindis was buffed because they extended her range, but then they decreased her speed, which is actually quite frustrating. But I'm repeating myself here. I don't know what happened here. Like, I knew that Wonder Woman was in there. And I don't know what the plan was. Maybe making sure that she's still there, not porting back. I don't know. Like that was a self-sacrificing mission. And I don't know why I upgraded my second ability first. That's a no-no. You should always go for your first ability. But you see that she works with stacks a lot. Like you've got 2 stacks on your 1, you've got 2 stacks on your 2, and you've got 5 stacks on your ultimate. And that just means you are spamming abilities. She's there for ability spam. So therefore, I always advise you guys to take blue buff, especially in the early stages of the game. You can drain out of mana quite easily. Look at that. Like, I've just been clearing stuff and already half of my mana is gone. Okay, I got rid of 1 stack each, even more. And there we go. Now she's getting a shield, that's all right. Don't know what her plan was here. Fighting back wasn't the best idea. Now we need to be a little bit careful here. But I'm slowing him down so he can't get out. I don't know what they're doing. Like that was for sure not the idea behind it. But I was wondering where Laville was coming from, so maybe Flash was a little bit surprised by this engage as well. And you should always get out if... Oh my goodness! Killed her. With ease. No, it wasn't ease. but it was good. Got 28 stacks on the jungle item right now, that's good as well, and I've defeated Cathany, so she cannot retaliate, which is also a good thing, but she gets a double kill. She gets a double kill, but it's not gonna help them. 19-7 is a quite clear score, especially if you take a look, and we've got the time right now to check out the tower situation. They have just managed to get one of our towers, and we are already closing in on the inner gate, so good stuff. I don't know why I advise people on the internet to get blue buff and then I'm going for red buff first, but if eventually I was talking to Chi on the voice server and she was asking me if she could go in for the buff. Eventually that was the case. I'm not entirely sure about this. Flash does his flash stuff again. Balder misses his ult again. Laville just gets a kill. And there is a free to farm Wonder Woman in the middle of the game, in the middle of the lanes. Isha is just not potent enough to do any harm. She's more of something that's annoying at this stage. I don't think that she has many items. But then I'm not full build either after 12 minutes in the game. I don't have too much gold, 3K. Laville has 2K more than I do. But then he got more kills. Oops, I need to be careful right now. Oopsie moopsie. Love the fact that you can just throw mines in their faces. That's something nice. And eventually I should have gone for the Omniarms first. Omniarms first so that I do get at least some stacks on my health regeneration. Getting some assists here, that's also quite nice. And we do have the inner towers right now, second one. So with this push, we achieved to break down 3 towers in a row. That's crazily good. And we could do the last one, but we're rather finishing the game. That was it. So I think she's still solid, but it's just like she was one of the best junglers in the game from time to time, from patch to patch. And I just have the feeling that they kind of nerfed her to a point where it's not really funny anymore. So that's my verdict on Lindis. Hope you guys liked the video. Tell me what you think about the Lindis in the comment section. And stay tuned for more Arena of Valor content to join. Here is the build. These are the stats. And yeah, that was it. Bye, guys.